watching the news leader, Fox 8. This is the Fox 8 Morning News.
You know, we all worry about financial futures. People fresh out of college are facing some mounting debts from bills to credit cards. Sanyika Boyce is the author of Crack the Code. She joins us now with a few ways to get us back on track. Good morning.
Good morning, Brad.
Now, you wrote a book, and I understand you got something to base this off of because you had some problems when you were younger and got out of school, right?
Absolutely. I have been fortunate to turn a messy credit situation into a powerful message, and that's really what the book is based on.
So a lot of younger people, when they first get out of college, they don't understand the importance of credit. Messing up your credit, what are some of the implications that can have for people?
Well, the reality is now 70% and even possibly more employers are considering your credit report or some sort of background check when considering you as a final candidate for a position. So the way that you handle or mishandle your money is going to speak volumes to potential employers about what type of employee you're going to be most likely to be.
You've got some chapters in here, one of them about the tech toys, and everybody loves to have the latest and greatest. One thing you talk about, though, you talk about cell phones as being a money trap. What do you mean by that?
Well, what I mean is that most cell phone plans require a 2-year contract. Anything, and I mean anything, that you give your Social Security number for is fair game for your credit report. So what I didn't recognize was when I was defaulting on those cell phones, when I wasn't paying my bill on time, that was actually going against my credit history. So what I recommend is that college students, 20-something, even adults, consider getting a cell phone that doesn't require a wireless contract. Virgin Mobile has some great plans that really allow you to determine how much you're going to spend on your cell phone bill instead of getting a bill that you can't afford to pay. And now you've got to consider, am I going to pay my rent or am I going to pay my cell phone bill this month?
So what are some other, I guess, the tough lessons that nobody ever bothered to share with you and really don't tell a lot of young people?
Well, I mean, there are so many different tips. Your listeners can go to my website, financialfitnesscoach.com, to get more of them. But the couple of them, I would say, is paying your bills on time. Automatic pay is a great way to do it. If you're not interested in auto pay, then at least do electronic payment. And here's why. 35% of your credit score is based on your payment history. So it's absolutely necessary to know that your bills are being paid on time because so much of your credit score is tied up in that. Another thing is paying yourself first. If you have the ability to take advantage of a 401k plan or some sort of savings plan, paying yourself first, even if it's $50 a month, is going to go a long way when you look at how compound interest works to your advantage. Another great thing is always thinking about a budget as telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Because a lot of times money goes under the radar, $5, we don't really pay attention to it. But at the end of the day, I spent $1,400 in 1 year on coffee alone, simply because I was spending $5 a day on designer coffee.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, you said you had problems. How quickly can someone turn it around? What's your experience? And if somebody's in you know, a little difficult situation now, how long will it take them to get back on the right track?
Well, actually, the right track is actually about making the right steps, making smart money moves. And some of those smart money moves are just, one, knowing where your money is going and giving it some direction. The other thing is paying your bills on time on automatic payment. But it's going to take a concerted effort. It's going to take the discipline to say, I'm ready to do something different with my money, and because of that, I'm ready to take responsibility in a way that I haven't before. So it might mean denying yourself something now so that you can say yes to your financial future a little bit later.
Sanyika Boyce, thanks very much. Once again, the book is called Crack the Code, solid advice, and like you said, something that young people need to hear. Thanks very much.
Thanks for having me.